Neil. How's it going?
Hey, Steve. It's good.
Awesome.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Monty.
Good morning.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Thanks.
Oh, you're looking quite slim. Lost a couple pounds there.
I did. I've been working out lately.
Looking good.
Have a seat, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our second quarterly meeting. I know we're a little scarce on directors today, but it's just because Darkney, Albert, and John went on a vacation to the Bahamas, so it looks like we're going to have to take matters into our own hands. Moving on to more significant matters, since we opened in 1993, Chipotle Mexican Grills burritos have been a major success. Over the past 6 years, we've maintained a relatively growing stock price of $380. This, of course, had a lot to do with our food with integrity initiative. To be honest, I don't care about fast food. My main focus is doing what I feel is best for the company, not what others are doing. Even when we increase our price by $1, sales increase because our customers valued our ethical approach.
Steve, if it wasn't for you and your originality, we would have never been a 40 million business today.
Oh, Monty, you're too kind.
Oh, sorry I'm late, everybody.
Aw, nice to see you, John.
see you
You
too.
finally arrived. And speaking of our successes, thanks to you and our developing partnership with McDonald's, you have enabled us to have our successes since you've been such an excellent representative.
You're too kind. So what do you have for us today?
Well, I wanted to initially address our organization's current formalization level. John, and what were your findings?
Some significant findings that I found was in terms of centralization. The span of control along the levels of Chipotle depict a very vertical structure. By analyzing the span of control from the restaurants, Chipotle has a typical restaurant setting that begins with the hourly manager who oversees the hourly crew members. These hourly managers are overlooked by an apprentice who then is overseen by the general manager. This general manager reports to a restaurateur, and the restaurateur is in charge of recruiting, training, and attracting the best performers. Finally, for every 4 restaurants, a restaurateur to 4 is entitled duty to oversee all the managers of these locations. As it becomes apparent, the internal structure represents a fairly tall hierarchy. And Pat, what were your significant findings?
Well, John, I feel that Chipotle's doesn't have very much professionalism overall. We've adopted more of a casual environment where your work speaks for you, not your degree. We have minimal requirements for our entry-level positions, and even our corporate positions, when filled from external sources, usually require only some post-secondary education paired with 3 to 5 years of work experience. Here at Chipotle, I think we succeed through hiring people with superior soft skills and the right work ethic who are passionate at their jobs. Our in-depth training program gives new and old employees the right knowledge, which puts them in the best position to succeed. Our English language building program for our many Spanish-speaking employees allows them to better communicate with the customers as well as share their culture with us, which makes our team building stronger through less barriers. So Monty over here worked with me. We worked hand in hand. I'll let him explain to you his findings.
As we are a medium-sized business with around 26,000 employees, we operate in a simple and a stable environment.
Chipotle believes in treating animals with dignity and respect in order to allow them to display their natural tendencies. Hence, the company works very hard to find farmers and ranchers who are doing things the right way. Furthermore, Chipotle also believes that the food raised organically benefits people and the environment and also tastes better. For example, 40% of Chipotle's beans are organically grown. That has resulted in reduction of more than 140,000 pounds of chemical pesticides since 2005. And Chipotle strives to increase the use of the organically grown beans in order to continue to gain the benefits.
Neil, how is the progress with our goals?
Well, our goal has always been to serve high-quality, delicious food quickly with an experience that redefines the fast food experience.
Our goal has always been to serve high-quality, delicious food quickly with an experience that redefines the fast food experience. Our focus on food with integrity, which is also the cornerstone of our vision, allows for our commitment to serve food made with the very best ingredients, raised with respect for the animals, the environment, and the farmers. Our focus on quality has driven business performance, as we saw in 2010, where we opened 129 restaurants and generated margins that surpassed record level in 2009. Our success can also be attributed to our strong culture that hires the best people, empowers the employees, provides intensive training, feedback, and rewards, thereby driving team performance. This has improved our customer service and has contributed to cleaner restaurants, higher sales, and more importantly, better tasting food. Our strong people culture and strategy have enabled us to differentiate ourselves and achieve our goals faster.
This current design structure has been working well for us. Whoever thought our simple business model would take us this far? As of April 2011, we had 1,163 restaurants open in the US, Canada, England, and currently Paris, France. I have been accused of not really paying attention to the world of fast food, but to be honest, I don't really pay attention to the fast food industry, but it's 18 years later and look at us. Major successes in the fast food industry, and we're still expanding our industry thanks to the multiple layers of the company we have designed. Excellent board meeting, men.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Until next time, meeting adjourned.
Okay. All right.
I'll see you later. Thank you, Steve. No problem at all.
See you later.
See you, Monty.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye, guys. Bye. Finally get some alone time. You know, I think I'm done for the day. Heading back to my office. Don't want to be in a boardroom that's empty. You know what? I'm sleeping. It's time for siesta.
This just in. Stock prices for Chipotle Mexican Grill has dropped 30%.
Thank goodness it was only a dream. I need to hire a team of consultants. That way we can see if I missed out on anything during our former board meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Ellis, for having us. We've gone over your company, and these are a few of the problems and solutions that we've found.
Okay, so to begin with, we've noticed that Chipotle spends an intense amount of time meeting with the farmers, monitoring the quality of the products to ensure that they meet the company standards. And the main reason for this is because the farmers, though they have a focus on sustainable practice, they're not certified organic. There's also another major problem in the company, which is that the family farms are slowly disappearing, and because the company prefers to work with family-owned and operated farms only, for better quality food reasons, the company is highly susceptible to resource scarcity. And this also shows that your company is highly resource dependent, which is a characteristic that may lead to future financial losses. Also, the company only sources a large portion of their ingredients locally, which is a huge risk because supply can be disrupted from events such as natural disasters, political issues, etc. So in order to deal with those issues, we recommend that you not only form contracts with the farmers, but also that you purchase farms, thereby purchasing your suppliers. And it is also in the company's best interest to diversify your supply to spread the risk of disruption, so that you're not only getting your supplies from the local farmers, but also getting it from other locations throughout the world. Yep. And Sherwin's going to discuss the second problem.
All right, excellent suggestion, Priyanka. So the second problem, Mr. Els, that we came up with is that looking ahead, if Chipotle wants to expand its operations to other locations, the structure would have to adjust accordingly. So right now, as it stands, you guys have more of a functional structure with one head office in Denver, and it's causing a lot of decision-making backup because it takes so long for anything to get to you guys and any decision to come back down. This is resulting in operating inefficiencies and lost sales. So our solution would be, if Chipotle expands, we propose it alters its structure to more of a geographical divisional structure through multiple corporate head offices. We did some research and we've come up with the following suggestions for locations. So I'll just show you a breakdown of the map that we did. As you can see, we're recommending 3 new corporate locations, one in California, Ohio, and Texas. So Denver was the original office, which will be in charge of the northern Midwestern area. Los Angeles will look over the west, Dallas the south and southeastern area, and Columbus will take care of the northeast. Being as you opened 129 new stores in the past year, continued expansion would be beneficial to coordinating all your locations. Additionally, if you plan on expanding even further, which we assume you will, being as you've been so successful, additional management will be necessary. If you decide to follow our previous recommendation of vertically integrating some of your suppliers, then this suggestion will be even more beneficial by creating more communication channels with your new segments. Assuming you buy farms in every region of the US, additional management will make your operations run more smoothly.
On top of that, because we are widening one of the layers of your hierarchy, we are suggesting that you fill liaison roles for each of your corporate head offices to increase communication and eliminate any silos that may arise.
Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate all the effort you guys went through in order to help me out. I will employ these future suggestions as soon as I can.